Hi there, Lainey. Jane Lindsay coming to you from Post, Texas. I was hoping to be a lot further along on these crits today, but it's been a very interesting day to say the least. So I'm just now getting to doing one, and it happens to be yours. So before I start, I really like your survey. I liked your assignment 4, which I can see is going to be more of this, and your surveillance looked pretty good too. So, and you've done a really good job on your crits and stuff because I've just gone through those. I really like students that, these classes are hard because you don't get very much teacher time. So, you got to be committed and have some good ideas. And you actually have some really good ideas. So, this has been one of my favorite projects, but that I've looked at so far. So, I love these ideas now. I mean, these puzzles. It's just great. I mean, of course, I want to put them together, so I love that part too. I'm engaged in this work, even though it's not it's not accessible. It's two-dimensional, but it's still very engaging. So I mean, and the more complex, the more I like it. So I really think this is just terrific. It's too bad you couldn't like have this work cut out in like a little box and people would have to put it together or have it slide, do like what you're talking about, build a little artist book. That would be like sort of like a pop-up book in a way, but instead it would be a slider. So the images would be like what I'm looking at, and then the viewer would actually handle or see, if you don't want them to handle it, how the book worked, by sliding. That's how you would read the book. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, I hope you like that idea, because I know you can't do it for your final project, but it's pretty amazing. You might do it for your portfolio because this is really interesting. I'm totally loving it. So, um, words of caution. Try to like this very small one right here. It's not my favorite. And the reason is because it is the hardest one to access because of the size. So, kind of keep the size in mind, and then keep it in mind that you're asking the viewer to decipher an image, to put the image together. So you want to give them enough space to see the image, and when you have that image so small in the square like that, and then the image is dark itself, the browns moving into the blacks, it makes it sort of like stressful. So you just sort of move on. So maybe either edit that one out or figure out a way to make it bigger. So then these right here, really interesting. So the slider ones are great. I like you integrating these though too. Just make sure that you're thinking about how you place them when you turn in your final project. And then, like I said, keep in mind that, as you go through school, I don't know if you're just a hybrid student or you're all online, but they do offer bookmaking, I think, as a course, or they did. And so if you had that bookmaking as a course, then you could make these literally into pop-up little slider books. It'd be so cute. I mean, I don't want to use the word cute because that so sucks, but it would be so interesting to be able to slide. I can't even believe I said the word cute, because everybody said, sometimes somebody tells me my work's cute, I want to slap them in their face. So yeah, so just think about that. It'd just be so interesting to see how you could put those together. And then I would give me 15 of these at least that are really easy to see. So then I can decipher them, and so could any other viewer. And again, watch your placement, because these aren't going to be all the same size, and I can get that on making these puzzles. But that can also be distracting in the way that you're lining them up. So kind of try to keep them as close to you can as the same size. And if they're not going to be, sort of make them flow as you move into size. All right, and content. All right, because that's the only place I'm seeing something that could come up would just be in the way that you present it, because these are neato capito. All right, girl, good job. Yay. All right. I don't have anybody to show. Oh, I'll think about, who I would show you? I don't think it really makes as much sense, though. I could think of still life photographers, but these aren't still life, so they have a life of their own. But look at pop-up book artists, and see what you come up with. Because even if you don't want to do an artist book, you can see, you can maybe inspire this work some, and you're going to have some sources that you thought about. So, anyway, good job here, Lainey girl, and good job on your other stuff too. All right, bye.